Highway speed cameras in work zones could start issuing tickets as soon as June. That's according to the Transportation Commissioner.
Yeah, they've been testing the technology for years, and in a few weeks, it'll go live. Our NBC Connecticut transportation reporter Andrew Rowan told you about this last night on our NBC Connecticut Instagram, and you asked a ton of questions. He's here now with some answers.
Well, the biggest question I've gotten from you are, how do these cameras work? So let me explain. If it catches you going 10 miles an hour above the posted speed limit, it's going to trigger the camera, which will collect details like where you are, how fast you're going, the type of car you have. Then it's going to be reviewed by police before it's sent to you in the mail. Scott asked me a good question. What if someone else is driving my car? Unfortunately, the registered owner of the vehicle is going to get it in the mail. Now, you will not get points on your license, but what happens if you do get a ticket? That first offense, you're only going to get a written warning. There's not going to be a fine attached to it. But within a year, if you get another offense, you're going to get a $75 fine. The caveat is, if you are going 85 miles an hour or faster through the work zone, you're getting that $75 fine regardless of the first offense. I want to show you where DOT says that the speed cameras are currently through work zones. They're all across the state, 84, 95. They have a list on their website. Kyle asked me, will these cameras be active even when people are not working inside those work zones? I checked with DOT today. They say no, they will not be active. Only when people are inside will they be issuing tickets and looking for speeders. How will you know? When you're approaching a work zone that has a speed camera. There were a lot of questions about that. You want to look for these signs. They're going to be posted approximately 1,500 feet in advance of speed cameras. See, they say active, speed limit, photo enforced. DOT says this is all about safety of their workers on the highway. I got to talk with one of them earlier this week. He was part of a pilot program. Take a listen to what he had to say.
Once we started handing out tickets, in those zones, people slowed down. So it definitely works. It's a very effective system, and it will help to slow things down and make it safer out there for highway workers like me.
The DOT commissioner says these cameras could be active as soon as June, and I will definitely keep you posted on that date. Back to you.